After Twilight is a story that's set in the near future in Texas when the state's been taken over by a theocracy.
Within that theocracy, people have been pushed aside, and many of them go into the underground.
Our heroine is Jen Fraser, and she leads this kind of a quiet life with books and music and literature and that sort of thing. But she's also in denial because she doesn't want to deal with this theocracy, this oppressive theocracy that's taken over the state.
So Jen Fraser gets pulled into the fight, or pushed into the fight in a way.
She's moved by her sister's arrest to become a mule carrying contraband for the underground. So she's goes to this antique store in the middle of the night, and Goldman is her mentor now and giving her first job. While he's giving her orders, the religious police crash in. And Sergeant Streetman is the guy he's the head of the religious police. He's really a tough guy. He's the one who's going to be pursuing Jen for the rest of the film.
She's all on her own, having to make her delivery.
So she can't go home anymore, so she's on the streets, and she finds out, she's going to have to try to make this delivery. And everything goes wrong. The guy who she's supposed to meet there gets arrested. And then all of a sudden, she realizes that she's a fugitive and hunted, so her adventure begins.
She meets Jesse the Liberator.
Jesse the Liberator, very interesting character. This young, very androgynous young woman who's kind of a spiritual leader to a diverse group of people in an underground. And she takes Jen in to save her, but at the same time she has another purpose for Jen, and she gives her a new mission, which is even more dangerous than the one she had before. Just because you've seen the short version of After Twilight doesn't mean that you've seen everything. I mean, when the feature is done, you're going to see a whole lot more. There are more surprises. And when Jesse and Sergeant Streetman meet face to face,
a secret
is unveiled, and some dark
explosion.
Explosion, and we got fire and stunts and all sorts of things.
And one word for you: sex.
Ooh. It does. It has some of that, doesn't it?
I have one word for you: violence.
It has some of that too, yes. We're adding some new elements to the feature.